Quick movie review. Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is very surprising that I'm having two videos up in 1 week. That is very weird. Probably will never happen again unless something very important is happening. But hey, we're making progress. So today I really wanted to talk about, since this is a quick movie review, I surprisingly just watched Get Out for the first time last night, and I actually enjoyed it. Not that I didn't believe that it was going to be good. I knew it was very respected within the horror community, and it very was surprising that it held up to all of those standards, really, to me. Like, the whole time I was watching it, I had a smile on my face. Like, it was something that was needed in my life. You know, like, it's insane that a movie that I really should have watched a while ago still gave me, like, that excited feeling of wanting to watch a movie. It felt great. And I've sadly have had this movie somewhat spoiled a little bit for the dead meat kill count, but also I was in my head, I was still like thinking about some stuff, and then when something would happen that was like twist, I was like, oh, okay, I actually don't really remember this, and it actually like felt real. Like watching the movie, it felt great to watch it and everything. So real quick on this, if you're just looking for a real quick review, as it is, since this is the 5th episode of quick movie review, as I am calling it, movie is great. Like, out of all the modern horror movies that I have watched recently, this might take the cake. This actually, so far, I haven't watched Us or Nope yet. That's going to be, both are getting their own videos in the next couple weeks, don't worry. So really, as of now, I think Get Out is one of my favorite modern horror movies. Now, I did want to talk about kind of everything that kind of went into it. So, the cinematography, the story, anything else. So, one thing that did really make me feel happy about this movie was its cinematography. It was outstanding. The symmetry that was in this movie was great. It kind of felt like watching a Wes Anderson movie at some points. And the camera movements felt smooth. They didn't feel rough. Like, the handheld shots were like actually like kind of intense. The cinematography made the story feel deeper because it was adding that visual to it, which good cinematography should be doing, and it just worked out outlandishly great. Everything didn't feel like it was misplaced. It just worked very well. Like, it's really hard for me to put into words right now because I've only watched it once, but it was so great to just see clean visuals. And it's been a while, I feel like, since I've seen clean visuals in a movie like this, so seeing it really felt amazing. It also kind of helps with, you know, Chris's character as himself, because he is a photographer. So you really get that foundation of, oh, the character is a photographer, he knows what he's doing. So you have, you know, good cinematography that kind of like makes that character shine out more, I guess. One of my favorite parts actually of this movie, besides the cinematography, is the music in it. It just felt right. Like, its theme, like, it got me jamming. Like, I wasn't throwing my head around like I'm at a metal concert, but it was like enough to like, you got like your head moving, and it got like the beat in your head. It was great. Like, I think when I first heard it during the title sequence, I was smiling. That's really what got me into the movie, really, was its uniqueness of the soundtrack. And it's very subtle, and it's not trying to be over the top at some points, but when it is, it's really very good. And the music just helped keep everything intact, and it made the movie kind of tie in very well. Obviously, it's very subtle at some points, but like once it starts going, it feels great to hear. Now, the story, on the other hand, I'm just kidding. It was really good. Like, actually done, formatted very well. Jordan Peele, you know, it's very weird to see Jordan Peele pull a horror movie out like this when, you know, I know him from like Comedy Central and all the skits that he's done. And it's so interesting to see someone who's, you know, he's African American, so he probably has dealt with a lot of, you know, profiling and everything, and being able to kind of convey that in a situation like Chris's in this movie is amazing. Like, obviously, I'm pretty white, so again, you have to take what I say with a grain of salt, but really, this movie just the story, it made me understand Chris as a character and the struggles of, you know, being an African American in some places. Now, again, I'm white, take it with a grain of salt. But, like, you know, sometimes, you know, especially if you deal with social anxiety, not that I really do, but you get that feeling of uncomfortableness when everyone is, you know, acting weird around you. And the story as it develops is done very well. Like, I actually, like, had a brain, like, the twist of what is happening really was shocking to me, and I really liked it. It's creepy, and, you know, it's good. Like, you want horror movies to be creepy. You don't want them kind of cheesy like some of them eventually turn out to be. But this one, it stayed in that, like, stature of it's subtle, but also it's horrifying, and it does really, really good. Watching this movie just actually made me feel more excited to watch Us and Nope. And in the future, I would love to watch more Jordan Peele directed movies once, you know, he directs more, obviously. I mean, realistically, that is really all I have to say about this movie. It was done great. Everything flows well. Nothing felt out of pocket. It was funny at some points, too. And, like, the environment that they created is so, one, visually beautiful, and two, it just adds on to the creepiness and the kind of atmosphere of Chris really being the only African American in this place, because he is alone, because he's surrounded by weirdos, and not cult members, but they feel like cult members at some times. If you haven't watched this movie and I spoiled a little bit of it, watch it. Like, it's done very, very well. I would definitely watch this again multiple times a year. Like, it's done very well to me. And it really just made me feel excited to watch more modern horror movies. There are some where I'm like, okay, maybe I'll watch it when it comes out, and then I never do. Watching Get Out made me more excited to watch more modern horror movies than I have in a while. Like, the last modern horror movie I watched and did a review on was, I believe, Terrifier 3. That came out last year. And that's a gory slasher movie. This one's psychological. And psychological horror movies they're meh to me. It really has to get me interested in it in order for it to work. And it blew my head off. Like, not really. I wouldn't be here if it literally killed me. But it impressed me so much, and I'm excited for the future to watch the other movies. And as of now, as I'm literally thinking about their videos, I think I'm gonna start ranking the movies, at least these three, while in these quick movie reviews. So far, since it's the only one I've watched, this is number 1. I have a feeling Nope might take over. Us may have some competition, but I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, Nope is amazing. But as of now, Get Out is king of the hill right now, compared to the other two that I haven't watched yet. And yeah, and this was a perfect movie to start off my October horror marathon, as I would say, where, for those that don't know, because I don't really explain it, or it might even be in the podcast eventually, where every day I'm going to watch a new horror movie that I've never watched at all. And that is why the Jordan Peele trilogy is here, because I haven't seen any of them. So those videos, or mainly it's going to be the Jordan Peele movies that are getting the shine on all of it. I plan on maybe making a video maybe in November of me talking about all the movies, being like, oh, it's good, it's bad, whatever. But it's going to be, I think, a great month for me. And that's really all I have to say. For those that are wondering about Silent Hill Rev, next week. I promise. I really wanted to start getting videos out, and I just, got done making an interview within, 48, 72 hours, which was a very long time mentally for me to just get everything done. For those that haven't watched it, I would watch it. It's based on Bloody Night, which comes out the day I'm recording this, October 2nd. By the time this comes out, it should be Friday. And you should watch it on Scared Screamless, because you know, Gabe put a lot of stuff into it. He put a lot of himself in there. But he really did a really good job. I can't confirm that. I've only seen a little bit of the movie, so I can't really confirm, hey, this is amazing or it's bad. I haven't seen it yet as of recording right now. So that's really all I have to say. Stay tuned for this whole month. Every Friday is going to try and be a video. If I can't get Silent Hill out, it'll have to wait because it's going to take a lot of editing, and I have a lot of stuff to do in October with school, and that's only going to be the issue, I think, with October is my school schedule and trying to get homework done. But everything else, if I literally sit down and just staring at my computer and editing everything, I should be able to get it done by next Friday. Might be a little bit late on Friday, but I'm going to try and get it out as fast as I can for this goal of getting a video up every Friday. And that is all I have for you today. Stay tuned for next week for maybe Silent Hill, maybe not, maybe it'll go to Us or another movie. We will find out. So until then, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Bye.